In the consumer durable space, different growth outcomes are expected across different subsectors. Let's start with cables and wires. In that space, volume growth continues to be healthy. Industry is working with a double-digit volume growth due to higher capex spends and upcycle in the real estate space. Added to this, the copper prices are up 10 to 12% on a year-on-year basis, which will help realizations as well. Within this space, Polycab and Havells are likely to be an outperformer with expected revenue growth of 20% and 16% respectively. And some of the other players like Finolex Cables and KEI will see low to mid-teen revenue growth. That will translate into a strong PAT growth as well, over 50% for Havells and 43% for Polycab. We'll also be watching out for the new listing RR Kabel as they will be reporting their first earnings after listing. Now, talking about the durable and the white goods space. Q2 is a seasonally weak quarter for the room AC companies, but even then there is an expectation of high single-digit volume growth. But intense competition and some price cuts were expected during the quarter, which will put additional pressure on the margins. Fans is expected to see a double-digit growth on a low base. Expect room AC companies to report a double-digit revenue growth, but the margin expansion will be capped due to the pricing pressures. Players like Blue Star and Voltas will see a revenue growth of 18 and 23%, but the margin expansion will be in the range of 20 to 50 basis points. Lastly, electronic manufacturing services space, which has rallied the most in Q2. B2B players like Syrma and Keynes are expected to lead the growth, upwards of 35%. B2C players like Dixon and Amber will see a ramp up in volumes due to the offtake in the PLI scheme, which will facilitate their growth. They will grow in the range of 20 to 25%. Profitability is also expected to move in similar trend. Keynes and Syrma to have higher profitability than the traditional EMS players. Finally, let's leave you with valuations. The space overall is steeply valued. EMS and cables and wires space more so than the others. EMS players are valued anywhere between 40 to 48 times FY25 PE, with Keynes being the most expensive one. Havells is at 50 times FY25 PE and Blue Star and Voltas are in similar range of 35 times FY25 PE.